Speedbird 851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hello everyone. In the past 12 hours, we've had some pretty big news come from America regarding another emergency in the air. The incident involves a Southwest Boeing 737 and has resulted in one person unfortunately passing. The aircraft, to be precise, was a Boeing 737-700, and the National Transport Safety Board confirmed earlier that the incident came about when a CFM engine failed during flight. The flight from Dallas to New York operated as Southwest Flight 1380. Authorities have stated that this was an engine failure, but have yet at the time of recording worked out how this came about. From the pictures of people on board, it appears that part of the aircraft's engine, which shut down, made impact with the aircraft and broke a window. The plane in question is 18 years old and holds the current registration of N772SW. The specific engines are the CFM 56-7B22s. According to flight data, the 737, after reaching 30,000 feet, began a rapid descent and turned abruptly west toward Philadelphia, touching down just 15 minutes later. Pictures on social media have shown that the aircraft had a broken window, and some passengers have reported someone was nearly sucked out of that window. While, as I mentioned, no one at this stage knows the exact circumstances, the fact this engine that failed is equipped on thousands of 737s across the globe could come as a little bit of a concern, especially as the reason of failure hasn't been found out. This is similar to what's been going on with the Rolls-Royce engines equipped on the 787s. No doubt a full investigation will be undertaken, and for airlines' sake, they'll have their fingers crossed that it doesn't result in a grounding of some aircraft, possibly that are a part of a batch that have been impacted by this fault. Worse still, the aircraft had very recently gone into maintenance and shown absolutely no signs of problems, especially with the engine, begging the question even further of how this actually happened. After a rapid 15-minute descent, the plane landed safely, and full credit to the pilots. Despite the unfortunate loss of the passenger, they handled the emergency absolutely perfectly. In regards to the investigation, the following statement was released. We'll be working with the NTSB to make sure we understand the root cause, and any further actions we need to take in terms of maintenance or inspections we'll want to add to our program. Even with the loss, transport ministers and aviation experts have been quick to point out just how safe the aviation industry is, which in times like this, you almost feel it's needed, especially with this being the headline around the world and probably leaving future airplane travellers relatively scared for their well-being. Either way, I'd like to send my condolences to the family of the woman who passed away after today's incident. I'd also like to hope that the cause of this incident can be determined as quickly as possible, so if there is an issue with the specific batch of engines, it can be resolved as quickly as possible. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video of mine. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a like, and of course, if you're new to the channel, the subscribe button is always there. I hope to see all of you in my next one.